The moment I opened his phone, my hands started shaking because the first message I saw wasn't meant for me. My name is Emily, and until last month, I believed my marriage was unbreakable. I believed in every little moment, every smile, every touch, every promise. I believed in him more than I believed in myself, but everything changed the night I opened his phone. But stories never start at the climax. They start at the first quiet crack, the moment something tiny shifts, and you don't even notice it. That's where mine began. It was a rainy Tuesday evening, the kind that makes you want to sit with someone you love, wrap a blanket around your shoulders, and talk about life. But that night, I was alone. Mark messaged me he'd be late, big deadline. I didn't question it. Deadlines were normal, stress was normal, but loneliness was becoming normal too. At around p.m., his phone began vibrating on the dining table. He had forgotten it at home. I picked it up to move it, smiling instinctively, and then the screen lit up. A name appeared, Sarah, a name I had never seen, a heart I had never received. It vibrated again and again. My hands froze, my throat tightened. Who was she? Why the heart? Why now? I tried to tell myself it was harmless, but something inside me whispered otherwise. I picked up the phone, my fingers trembling, and the very first message on the screen wasn't meant for me. Last night, I can't stop thinking about you. My heart stopped, my world cracked. I opened their chat, hundreds of messages, pictures, late-night calls, plans I was never part of. Every line I read felt like a fresh wound. Every timestamp felt like a betrayal I didn't see coming. He wasn't drifting away from me. He was walking towards someone else, with intention, with effort, with desire. And suddenly, I wasn't his wife in this story. I was the obstacle. Just then, I heard keys at the door. My heart jumped. I put the phone back where it was. He walked in, drenched in rain, smiling tiredly. "Hey babe, still awake?" I nodded, broken inside. He kissed my forehead, but tonight, his touch felt wrong. He showered upstairs. I sat alone, staring into nothingness. Should I scream? Should I cry? Should I confront him? I didn't know. I didn't even know who I was married to anymore. The next morning, he acted normal. Coffee, weather, work talk. As if the night before didn't exist. As if he wasn't lying to my face. I finally asked, "Mark, who is Sarah?" The mug slipped slightly from his hand. Just a small slip, but enough to tell me the truth before he spoke. He said, "Just a coworker, but coworkers don't send heart emojis. Coworkers don't write last night messages. Coworkers don't become secrets." His silence after my stare said everything. He confessed, slowly, piece by painful piece. 8 months of messages, 8 months of lies, 8 months of choosing her over me. He said, "It just happened, but cheating never just happens. It's a choice," and he made it over and over again. I walked out of the house. I didn't know where I was going, didn't know how to breathe, didn't know how to stop the shaking. I just drove. I sat in my car for hours, crying until my throat hurt. Every memory felt dirty. Every "I love you" felt fake. Was I living in a story that only I believed in? My phone buzzed, a message from an unknown number. "You deserve the truth. Call me." My heart raced. It was her, Sarah. I called her. She answered immediately. Her voice wasn't sharp or cruel. It was soft, almost broken. She said words I never expected. "Emily, I didn't know he was married." She told me everything, how he lied to her too, told her he was living alone, told her we were separated, told her I was toxic, lies he fed both of us. She said, "I ended things, Emily, but he kept coming back. He wanted both of us, both stories, both lives, and none of it was real." My heart broke again, not because of the affair, but because I finally realized the man I loved never even existed. He was just a character he played. I went home that night. He was waiting, eyes red, hands shaking, begging to explain, begging for forgiveness. I looked him in the eyes and said, "You didn't break my heart tonight. You broke it every day you lied." He cried harder, but I felt nothing. I packed a bag, only essentials, clothes, a toothbrush, my phone, nothing more, because everything else in that house was tainted by lies. He begged me to stay, said he'd change, said he'd fix things, but some things can never be fixed. I walked out, silent, strong, done. It's been a month. I still hurt. Some mornings I cry. Some nights I can't sleep. Healing isn't pretty. It isn't fast. But I'm learning something important. Sometimes losing someone is the only way you find yourself again. I don't hate him. I don't blame her. I blame the lies, the double life, the betrayal that took pieces of me without me knowing. But I am rebuilding, slowly, carefully, piece by piece, stronger than before, clearer than before. I realized something. I was loving someone who didn't even love himself, and that's a battle I was never meant to fight. My heart isn't healed yet, but it's growing, it's learning, it's remembering what love is supposed to feel like. I'm letting go of the girl who tolerated lies. I'm letting go of the woman who stayed quiet. I'm becoming someone new. And strength isn't loud. It's the quiet decision. To choose yourself, even when your heart is breaking. I reflect on everything, the vows, the memories, the years, but not with regret, with understanding. Maybe the night I opened his phone wasn't the night my life fell apart. Maybe it was the night the truth finally set me free. I'm moving forward, not quickly, not perfectly, but honestly, for the first time in a long time. And beginnings often come disguised as painful endings. I'm healing, I'm choosing myself, and I'm finally breathing again. Because when I opened his phone, my world didn't end. It finally began.